How you doing? Trust and obey, for there's no other way to be happy in Jesus but to trust and obey. You know, when I grew up, Johnny Carson, I used to love him. I just used to love watching music and cracking me up. Well, I'm having a little Johnny Carson times of my own, so I thought I wanted to share them with you. So I don't know what to call the new show. I think it's going to be Gaslighting. Gaslighter and Chief of the Week. And I don't know who wins so far, but these are the two greatest contenders. And it's Greg Laurie's latest end time show. I just can't. I had to watch it like 3 times. It was literally like living Johnny Carson again, because here's the thing. We're doomed. It's like doom and gloom big time. There's a nuclear holocaust coming, like abomination, desolation kind of stuff. Just gonna wipe us out. He's already got some like Q stuff, info, inside track Greg Laurie got that I guess the North Koreans and some other ones, they're already practicing. They're gonna just take us out. So that's like worst case, one of the worst. And then the other one is that, well, we've already existed for 200 years and we're already going downhill, everything. And spiritually, we're like on the roller coaster going down. We've been bad for a while. So that one, we're just going to like slowly like kind of self-destruct. That's kind of sad. But the economy, everything's already gone to crap. So it's just one of those things. But there is one hope that he has of the 3. And it's amazing. There's going to be like a great revival. Maybe. He doesn't, not sure if it's going to work. But what's going to happen is 150 million people will be saved. And they're just going to turn everything around by this like amazing miracle at this Greg Laurie crusade. I'm sure, of course, it kind of seemed to be with that kind of theme, you know. And it's just, and then all of a sudden we're all gonna get like UFO'd up, like beam me up, Scotty. I'm so good now. And that was like, wow, talk about a cloud 9 dream. I was like, and you're ending it with a rapture where we're all gonna go where? Like, okay, so that's like, I think he's number 1 contender. But then there's Chuck E. Cheese, Baldwit, I'm calling him, because, wow, Liberty Fellowship, I'll tell you what, they are baldies at wit, and I've lost a little, so I'm not trying to be messed up, because I wish I could keep a little more than I've kept. But I'm happy for everything I'm still got. But what I'm trying to say is, I don't know that much about his hair. It doesn't look as bad as mine as far as the baldy goes. But I'm talking about the wit, literally, like how he is gaslighting is amazing. Literally saying if anyone tries to break up his church, it's Satan himself in his church. And it's like, dude, really? Like, hello, Lucifer, the pride boy, that might be you. Wow. So that's the one right now. But the one with the Chuck E. Cheese one, I get mad. So that's why I make him Chuck E. Cheese Baldwit. Because it's like, if you guys are listening to that, you might already. Because literally, when I heard him say some of those things and say that he actually preached, like, first he preached how that was a nice, like, it was a pretty clever, he said that it came to him. First it came to him last night or the night before. First he said it was the night before, and then it was, wait, was it? I haven't been getting a lot of sleep lately. So he said that, first he said that he did a little mirror, like black mirror trick on Peter, when Peter was like, no, Lord, I would go to death for you. And Jesus said, get thee behind me, Satan. So he took that, what Peter did, and then suddenly he kind of like shell gamed it to where it was the same as Judas. And Jesus said, one of you will betray me. And then, of course, because Peter had already, been with Satan, so they all were like, is it me, Lord? And so then he wanted all of the people in the church to say, we all need to be saying, is it me? So it reminds me of years ago. I went to this church in Carlsbad, and it was actually a church that I taught at for 10 years for free. But this pastor, he was really well known. He was up in like Northern California before somewhere, and he preached like, wow, he would literally make you cry. He would have stories about like when his stepdad and his mom were together and they had a gun out, and like crazy stories. Like, wow. I mean, I was moved, and I really loved the guy, and the church was growing. And then all of a sudden I noticed that he was always